When it comes to Bitcoin, Michael Saylor, CEO of Strategy, is one of the leading figures helping people to understand it, and does so by providing some of the most profound and colorful statements on the subject. In this video, we share 16 of his most captivating quotes that help to define the Bitcoin ideology, provide intriguing analogies of what Bitcoin is, outline its future path, and also provide sage advice on why you should buy Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin for the long term.
The ideology is sovereignty, sound money, freedom and property rights, right? Dignity of the human spirit, ownership of your life force, economic sovereignty and immortality, right? That's the ideology of Bitcoin, right? And Satoshi gave us that.
Bitcoin's an ideology. Freedom versus slavery, innovation versus stagnation, sovereignty versus dependency, property versus poverty. It's a very powerful ideology. It's spreading the entire world, and there would be no Bitcoin without the ideology.
It's ethics, it's economics, and it's engineering. It's sound ethics, sound economics, sound engineering. And in ethics, it's this idea of a fair ledger and a fair asset. Satoshi created a way, Satoshi gave it away, Satoshi went away, right? If you want the roadmap for an ethical launch of a decentralized digital commodity, an open protocol for anything, it's you create it, you give it away, you disappear. Now, the perfect capital asset is something scarce, desirable, and portable, durable, maintainable, right? And what is that? That's Bitcoin. So the real promise of Bitcoin is very simple. It's a bank in cyberspace that won't steal your money. And it's an asset that you can store your life savings in that nobody can debase or corrupt. And those are two powerful promises for the first time in the history of the human race. I want you to imagine Bitcoin it's a city in cyberspace that's 276 blocks wide, 276 blocks high, 276 blocks deep, about 21 million blocks. Now imagine all 8 billion people in the world want to live there one day. They want to put their capital there.
Bitcoin is a hive of cybernetic hornets doing the bidding of Mother Nature, protected by a wall of encrypted energy, right? That's what I saw once I started to dig it. It's a living cybernetic hive creature with a wall of encrypted energy, and Lord help the guy that tries to shove his hand into that hornet's nest and steal from it, right?
I think the apex property of the human race is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Manhattan in cyberspace. If you think about investing in Manhattan as a good metaphor, the question is it too late to invest in Manhattan? Well, was it too late in 1680? No. Was it too late in 1776? No. Was it too late in 1865? No. Was it too late in 1914? No. 1945? No. 1976? No. 2000? No. What is the story of, and why is that, by the way? It's because Manhattan's built on an island. There's a limited amount of land. It's the nexus, the commercial center of the North American trade network, or the Western trade network. It looks like it's on a path to go to 14 trillion, and I don't know why it wouldn't go to 140 trillion. So I look at it right now, and it looks like the protocol as it stands is capable of going to the point where it constitutes 5, 10, 20% of the capital in the world. It's going to change and inject freedom, sovereignty, and sound money into every country, every company, every institution. That's the path we're on right now. It's the future of money. Money, me defining money as long-term store of value. You know, I mean, you're not going to get rich by holding currencies in your pocket. You ought to minimize the amount of currency you hold. But if you want to get rich, the time-tested way to get rich is levered long property.
But maybe more importantly, I can stand here and I can tell you that I think the price of Bitcoin will go to 13 million over 20 years.
Thousand hours in your life as a student and as a laborer to make money, given the fact that you're looking at 50 years of hard labor as a student and as a laborer, and given 2,000 hours a year and 100,000 hours, I would say a rational thing to do is invest 100 hours to figure out how to keep your money. Right? You're going to invest 100,000 hours in making it, spend 100 hours figuring out how to keep it. So what is the significance of Bitcoin? Well, let me say it a different way. You just take your money, take everything you earn, you buy Bitcoin, and you wait, and it goes up 20 to 40% a year forever. I mean, the truth is, the only thing I advocate is if you have a portion of your portfolio that if you have money you don't need for 4 years, and you want to hold it for more than 4 years, for between 4 years and the rest of your life, that's your long-term investment portfolio, then you take a portion of that and you buy Bitcoin, which is digital property. Every day for the past 4 years, I've said, buy Bitcoin, don't sell the Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying more Bitcoin. I'm going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. But my point here is, every one of you knows someone. Go tell a CEO, go tell your father, go tell your mother, go tell somebody that Bitcoin's going to change the world and they should figure out more about it. Because the number one thing you can do is educate the world on Bitcoin and let people know they need to figure out Bitcoin.
We hope this Michael Saylor Messages compilation has inspired you to embrace Bitcoin and reminded you to hold as much you can for as long as you can. Please like this video and subscribe. And if you'd like to suggest other well-known figures to feature who have cryptoverse charisma, please comment below.